All right, Picard.
Oh.
Star Trek Picard. I just recorded horrible audio for Outlander, and I feel like a monster, so I've put like 3 different recording devices on. The recording devices? I've also been drinking a lot of rum, I'm sorry. But hopefully this is good. Put the headsets on. We're trying to make some multiple things happen. It could be horrible, but we'll see. This is Season 1, Episode 5. David has just watched it again before coming over. Before we start, good or bad?
Neither.
That tells me nothing. Season 1, Episode 5 of Picard. Its title is Stardust City Rag. That is a stupid name. Let's go. You ready? Let's do it.
Resisti.
No one has ever been able to redevelop the science used to create data. Then came Bruce Maddox.
His theory was that Data's entire code, even his
Data
memories,
did.
could be reconstituted.
I know, Data made LOL and it was like nothing. 709. Shut up, everyone.
Ship, Picard.
Thank you for not calling him JL.
Yeah, no JL.
Yay, a planet. 13 years ago.
What? This show could be called Star Trek Flashbacks. Oh, that's your eye, son.
Where's your cortical node, buddy?
What is this show anymore?
Gotta be in there somewhere. The Jazel?
709. Anything could happen with 709. I think it was the best thing ever. She could read the phone book and I'd be like, cha, I'm down.
It's all right. You'll be all right. Not without you, Isha.
Each.
You didn't recognize him? Yeah, they did not frame it in a way that made it like, oh, you should know.
This is in the trailer.
I'll stay with you.
No. Step.
Okay. So you want me to break down? I see. No, David, no.
I guess he's not fixable?
I'm sure he would have been fine. I'm gonna pause it. I'm sorry, David. No, David. Why didn't you tell me this? I've had a little too much rum to deal with seeing 7 of 9. Just shoot each.
It was a mercy kill? Cause...
This is too... Okay. Oh, I'm a little too messed up to be dealing with this right now. David. I feel sick to my stomach. Okay. Look, Voyager was... Okay, what was your show, David?
Mine was TNG.
Voyager was mine.
Yes.
And I really, truly feel like that was too heavy to put in the opening scene. For me. This is dark. I remember when they put that in the trailer and people go, did Egypt just die? And someone said that, I'm like... David, I'm not okay. I don't think you're getting the gravity of how effed up I am right now.
No.
Let's just start. I'm gonna watch it. Like,
let me try getting on your level.
Get on my level because that was dark as F. I'm upset. I'm really angrily upset right now. My chest hurts. I feel like I'm gonna puke, and not because of drinking. What happened to him? He was the beyond saving? She had to just put him down?
I mean, he lost his eye. You wouldn't want one eye, would you?
This is dark. I don't like... Because someone commented, and I didn't want to read the comments, but I saw someone say, yes. Ooh, Star Trek fans, this is going to pull at your heartstrings. That's effed up. I'm sick. I quit Picard, but let's watch some more.
It's compelling.
No, I'm angry at AF. Like, you've done poked the bear right now. audio
I
levels.
officially don't care about this show. It's not canon.
You're done?
I was done after like the pilot opening. I was like, okay.
I'm next level broken. I don't want to cuss in these, but I'm so mad right now. I am.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
We've gotten.
It's...
How far in are we? Like a few minutes, and I want to set fire to the rain.
I'm sure it was worth it. Where we're going.
I'm so mad. I'm next level mad. But let's see what happens. Jesus Christ! I probably shouldn't continue drinking because I'm gonna throw this through my monitor.
Remember that like 4-armed fat lady? Now we just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one midget. Like,
2 weeks ago. It is Star Trek flashback. I'm seething right now. Wait. I can't even focus on what they're saying. I'm just so mad.
You've looked better.
I've been in hiding.
yeah, your hair got really curly.
Mm-hmm.
They destroyed my lab.
Did you turn Jewish?
I converted last year.
I remember seeing on Twitter, someone goes,
Some kind of
they text the guy who plays Ichab, and they go, what would you do if you got invited back to Picard? He's like, I would cry. And I don't think he knew that they killed his character off. Like, he's probably pissed.
Who's after you?
Is he a Delta Quadrant dinosaur?
Voth? Was it the Voth?
Is that what they were called?
I think it was. Oh.
That's why you don't drink.
But baby got roofied? I don't give a David. The are gone. This
What?
show is
Because they killed Icheb, or because the writing is weak?
because both? Because it's like, that was such a slap in the face. They brought 7 of 9 in to be like, ooh, let's get the people who just want a hot chick in this, and let's get Voyager fans. And then they pull that before the opening credits start. Because I was thinking earlier, I'm like, they're gonna kill off a main character in this series. I felt like they were going to. And I was like, if they're gonna kill anyone off, it'll be Voyager. I thought this. And I was like, if they kill off a Voyager character and don't give it the respect it should have, because people who, like, it's
Because it's Voyager. Who cares about Voyager?
oh, I'm so angry right now. Ichab wasn't even like my ride or die. Like, he wasn't a favorite character of mine, but that was a thing to do. And then to not even cast the dude who played Ichab. That's
Or Bruce Maddox. Like,
That's-
I mean, I haven't looked into his life. Maybe he's a nurse now.
like the middleman.
Nice shirt.
Yeah. The guy in the lobby was like, what is that shirt say? And he read it, and I'm like, it's from the middleman. I know of people who get it. I know they're cool. And he goes, wait, am I not cool? I'm like, no, you're not cool. Everyone shut up.
You well?
I'm functional.
Oh.
Something to drink? Tea? Glass of wine?
Bourbon, straight up. The hell are you doing out here, Picard? Besides being in way over your head, 3 Cloud works. You can drop me there.
So weird.
I thought they'd like each other more.
And I'll take another one of these.
She's my kind of lady. Just day drinking. I'm just saying. I love the evolution of 7, but it's still a jarring thing. So like it's new to me.
She's in there with him.
She's a space ranger.
She used to be a Borg. Like him.
Oh, wow. She's that ranger.
Like him. He was
She's
a Borg for like
notorious.
a day.
99.
I heard she's from the Delta Quadrant.
Heck yeah, she is. She's just sitting there watching YouTube. She's like, it's whatever. Oh dang, they seem a little close. Wouldn't you say? What with the kissing?
I like the idea of replicating the ingredients and doing your own cooking.
That's what you would do. That's so what you would do, David.
You need to knock his head clear off.
It's the next gen Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Agnes for the knockout.
So you can't just tell your ship to like, there's no ad block. Like, I don't want this crap.
By the way, that ad's gonna keep hitting you until you stop it.
Hey, you want to get high?
Wait, is
Butcher's ex-Borg for part.
is the name
Been high
Vajazel?
on the Rangers wanted list for years.
Is it
Couldn't we outbid
Vajazel?
the Tal Shiar?
Sentient reptiloid. Just say he's like a Gorn. Like, they didn't... Why specify he's sentient? Like, it's like kind of insulting, it feels. I don't know.
I think she'll find irresistible.
Like what?
Like me.
Honey, everyone finds you irresistible.
Yeah, she's the bait for getting us to watch the show, and she's the bait for the plot. It makes sense.
You can't do your broody, existentialist spaceman routine. Your
It's
personality
tiresome anyway.
With 2 umbrellas.
So he's a homosexual.
Seriously?
Also, what you had for dinner.
It's like
And
Ocean's
the last person
11,
you
I
had sex with.
guess. They keep flashing back to planning the heist
That's
and
not
then
disturbing.
do the heist.
I missed the fuck.
I will tell you right now, I don't like the editing on this show.
No.
Please.
At all. Star Trek's never had to revert to, like, planning and showing and planning and showing.
These are plot devices that are used to cover up weak writing.
Yeah.
I can't wait till season 2. Terry Metalis fix this show.
Yes. Give it a 5-year plan.
Indeed.
Have you had...
Sorry.
What the hell?
Beta blockers, anxiolytics.
Hypospace hurt
benzos,
now.
delayed release.
Yeah,
Rafi's home.
that never hurt before.
Why would you do that?
Should kick in right about when you need it.
I hate this. I hate this editing.
And not only does it kick in, he's like stoned or drunk now. Like,
I thought that I looked appropriately sinister.
David.
No comment. Assuming Rios doesn't choke or...
this is the funny episode. It opens with killing each other.
This-
and
Yeah,
then-
I'm laugh rioting right
Once
now.
you get it inside their activate the enhancer and the dock here, we'll beam you out.
Wait.
Just
Hello? Hold on a
that
sec.
thought.
She's the Wesley of the group.
Can you breathe?
Yes.
What do you mean I beam them out?
It's a lie.
You push a button.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Everybody's behaving as if there was somebody else.
He's the simpleton of the group.
Aguardiente.
Oh man.
He's undercover, but he was on TV in the pilot. You know, no one saw it.
I'm clean.
Oh, dang. She was a junkie, you're right. That's why she was kicked out of Starfleet. This is like one of those, Long Lost Family episodes.
Especially that.
You care because you have a family,
Yeah.
even though you have no idea what's been going on.
I saw you smoking
putting
some
my
flour a
life
little
together.
while ago. You ain't clean, girl.
That's why I
Right.
came all the way up here for you.
Maybe it was syntheflower.
The Italian. I don't think you understand just how much it sucked to be your kid.
Sucked? What century is it?
Yeah. I feel like this would mean more if I knew anything about her character or was invested in it anyway.
Aren't you glad the flashback to establish her was just reiterating information you already knew?
This would be a very heartfelt scene if I knew anything about this character.
Bye, Mom.
And if he wasn't such a jerk. But this is what I watch Star Trek for, is for vague interpersonal drama, you know? Not people who are over themselves and working together and solving bigger problems.
Yeah.
You will not see many more like her.
Do they just keep unveiling her face? They keep bagging it?
More of the
I
unware
guess.
remains inside them.
Now, this lady in charge of this place,
Kidneys, hips.
she would immediately recognize, oh, that's 7 to 9. Oh, and by the way, you're Picard. Like,
I have TV.
Right? I'm aware of prominent figures in recent history.
It is good to see you again, Annika.
Oh! Shut up, everyone. What?
Who are you talking to?
You. Not you. No one.
Captain,
The
what does
weak
Ross's
plot point,
experience-
you.
Deactivate EMH. Yes, copy. Affirmative. Whatever. What's going on down there?
Girl, you have to push a button. Don't
Are
be
you
stressing
still
this much.
angry because- How did I escape the great Pajazel? The Fortunate Borg tech?
It's like the pilot of Voyager fake out. Neelix just wanted to get Cass back. She just wants to choke that chick.
Picard.
Picard?
How did she not know who he is? Stupid.
I take it you had no awareness of Annika and my close personal relationship.
Is she gay now? What'd I miss?
Probably. She's from Voyager.
Take Maddox and go.
My friend's last name is Hansen, spelled with an E, and when she had a daughter and didn't name her Annika, I was so mad.
He was the closest thing I will ever have to kin. Like me, Icheb was a former Borg, rescued and reclaimed by Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. That's where she wanted him. His parts were... without even the minor mercy of death.
hate everything that's happening.
In case you ever need a vigilante.
Is she just leaving the show now? Did she get 2 episodes out of this, or is she coming?
You count the last episode?
She had 1 line. She was in it, but it's not really an episode.
She took the 2 nice big ones.
Yeah, it's the best ones to take.
Shooting your
That
way
chick
out.
just stayed in the bar after all that.
He was a son to me, Jay. This is for him.
Well, she turned that all the way up. That's from the trailer. Seven's about to die, and if she does, I don't know what will happen. I will break a lot of things in my room. I'm at this high level of seething angry. That's affecting my body.
I was indifferent going in, so I was just kind of like, okay. There's no joy in it. As Riker said to, I forget his name now, darn it. The captain that took over the Enterprise in Chain of Command when he was on that mission.
Oh, Jellicoe?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
He's like, you're a bad
Romulan
captain.
space.
There's no joy in it. There's no trust.
I
Like,
Yeah.
the
that's
Romulan
this
space
whole
doubles
show.
my
It's
fee.
like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Did you get to meet Dodge?
That was Dosh. He said her name different.
Well, he said it right because he's the creator.
I always revert to that, yeah.
Perfectly.
It's Jif, not GIF. Sorry.
Jif is peanut butter.
But Jif is what the creators called it, so that's what the name is. Don't argue with that. The one who
can't
made
eat
it
it.
can name it whatever they want.
Assuming you're not.
One more thing I have to atone for.
What do you mean?
I wish you knew what I know. I wish I didn't know what I know. I wish they hadn't shown me. I'm so sorry.
It was probably fake news that the spy showed her. But still, I don't understand your motivation. Like, I gotta kill my former lover. Because... yeah.
What do I do with this?
No subtlety. Like, everyone will walk in and be like, so you
Murdered
killed
him. I hate this show!
It makes no sense.
I want to throw something at something.
Is this recording?
I think so.
Oh, okay, good. You can
I
use
was
that.
100% sure I would be into this episode. Because I was like, I did that douchey thing that stupid fans do when they want to believe and trust that the people who handled something they cared about was going to take care of it. And they didn't.
I mean, have you seen Alex Kurtzman's other work? It's just a bunch of cheap tricks to make you think you care, but like not actually taking the time to make it worth caring about.
The thing is, okay, I have an unhealthy obsession with the show Star Trek Voyager. I've had this feeling before this eve, like when they announced Jerry Ryan was going to be in it, I was like, they have to at least explain something. They have to at least bring some of the Voyager world into this to explain blah, 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 blah. And I had this feeling today before I watched this. I was like, they're going to kill someone off. Like, it feels like when they bring a new series and they feel like they need to kill someone off. A lot of shows do that. And I was like, they're not going to... Because they actually haven't dealt with a lot of Next Generation people for it being a Picard-centric show.
Right, yeah.
And so
the
I was
data
like...
we saw was a dream data.
Yeah,
like,
and so I was like, okay...
Before's in a box.
Yeah, and so I remember way back when they showed in the trailer that scene of her hugging someone and crying, and it was Mel's head from the back, and someone theorized Chakotay or Ichip's gonna die, and I was like, okay, but at the same time, the dude who actually plays Ichip isn't involved in it, so I was like, I didn't think, and I hate substituting actors. That is a big issue of mine. I'm like, you can't get the actors, don't write them in. Like, it bothers me. It is such bollocks that they kill each before the title sequence, don't even cast the same actor, and then just move on. Like, I hated that. And that put me in such a bad mood for the rest of this episode. Like, it was one of the things, like, it was the bait and switch of being like, ooh, 7 of 9 is in this. This might get Voyager fans to show up. Let's kill one of the big characters in Voyager and just move past it. I hated everything that happened. What do you think?
I want to see Naomi Wildman.
Yeah, what's she up to?
No, like, it's a garbage show. This episode was just some stuff happened, and...
I don't even want to recap it, because it's dumb as can be.
I mean, I think that was the recap.
You got Maddox, and then you killed him.
Well, we went to Stardust City, or Free Cloud? Like, I don't... Is Free Cloud the planet? Like...
Or is Free Cloud the
even
baby
know.
place? I don't care!
What was most important was that we got to see... that we have not gotten rid of custom ads based on your search history. Picard had the T ad, the robot lady had the robot ad, the drug lady had the drug ad. Like, it was... We say sucks, we say hang up and call and lift. Like, stupid. Dumb.
Terry Metalis, who did 12 Monkeys, is going to be the showrunner in season 2. If this doesn't get fixed, I'm going to call you up, Terry. I'm going to have some words. A lot of fans of Star Trek didn't even... I know some people that love Star Trek that haven't even watched this because they don't want to watch Discovery, or this because they don't believe or trust people who are caretaking this franchise are going to do it properly. And this is 100% an example of, like, why people aren't watching this. I was so excited for Seven to come back. Like, she was one of my favorite characters of the whole Star Trek franchise. And that was such a weak use of her. I'm just mad.
She's a ranger.
I'm legitimately just mad.
I hate it when I'm right. Like,
I was telling everyone, I'm like, Picard's not great. It's not bad, but it's done nothing to legitimately get me mad until this episode. I was very interested to see 7 of 9 with this much time passing, having lived on Earth and experiencing more besides just a tiny ship, what the evolution of the character would be. I was very excited to see how she would try to get a more human aspect, how to humanize herself, how to integrate with people. I found that interesting. What I think I find most annoying about the show in general is that they're reiterating stuff they shouldn't reiterate because they're wasting time. Mm-hmm. And they're not touching on plot points that would make you care. They're not fleshing out or giving any backstory that would make you care about these people. Like Raffi, I liked her character. I did not care what happened with her and her son.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting flashback to see her with her family.
Yes!
And then maybe Picard walks in at the end and is like, so I just put in my resignation. We already heard everything else. We didn't need that scene that 2 episodes ago, was it?
Like, I feel like this show is not character building or world building properly at all.
They assume that we already know the world, but then they don't know the world at all. So it's like, no, we know the world better than you do.
Yeah.
Like, we're the fans. We have nothing better to do with our time but watch reruns.
I just watched a lot of reruns. But at this point, you're like, okay, you're introducing Strife as an introduction to a character. Strife should be built after you know the character and you care about the strife they're going through. And there's a lot of it's like, I keep cussing. Oh my god.
Because it's terrible.
I'm just mad. I'm sorry. This is going to be the most bleeped episode I've ever done, and I feel so bad. I usually don't like cussing. I'm sorry. And with 7, there's clearly this history with this chick who is carving up Borg. You dove in. 7 is very different, and we don't know why she's very different, but then you get the after effects of why she's different. The same way that you had Raffi dealing with the after effects of a family fallout that we never saw. When you show the result, the resulting strife, it doesn't have as much weight as if you didn't know the backstory. You need to know why we got to this point. And we're showing 7 at a certain point in her life with certain horrible things happening to her, and we don't know the build-up. It's harder to care. For a character especially that you do care about, it's a very upsetting thing as a fan, because like, I'm not on the level that you're on, and I can't relate to this in an emotional way that you want me to.
Because you're spending so much time trying to figure out what's going on right now, because what's actually happening is nothing. Like, they repeat themselves so much that you're kind of like, just...
I think it's a mixture of
bored,
like, I'm
conceptually? Usually you're stimulated conceptually.
Yeah, but I was hoping there'd be like nuggets and gems of things to make my... Like, literally just Picard saying engage made my heart flip. But it can't be only little throwbacks that make me giggle.
Like literally like 3 lines of dialogue when Picard and 7 were finally like talking about regaining your humanity. Like that could have been like a 30-minute conversation and I would have been happy. But it's just like a 2-second blip.
And it's funny because like I was telling people like when you rewatch old 90s or 80s Star Trek, there was weight to having a 10-minute scene of just a conversation because it was written so well. You didn't notice it was a 10-minute scene. And it feels like they're so pressured to do what modern editing and modern shows do because they think that everyone has no attention span. And it's like, if they had literally a heart-to-heart when they showed Picard and Seven in his, like, holographic house, if they had a heart-to-heart about what it meant to be severed from the collective, what it meant to, like, you lost your humanity, you got it back, I would be so enthralled and crying right now.
Yeah.
And they delegated it to 2 lines as Seven left.
So it feels like they want this show to be Firefly or Farscape, like a bunch of rogues around, but like Picard, he was like he was the captain of the flagship, he was an ambassador for the Federation, like he helped negotiate things with the Klingon Empire, like he's not gonna be just some random captain with this little ship going to little backwater planets, like that can't be what he's doing, he's too high profile.
Yeah, the whole crux of this episode is that no one knew who he was. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is there's a factor to when you watch, especially TNG, the more hokey stuff they do. Like even in the movies when they're like, they're Worf's like promotion ceremonies on a boat, but you believed it because it was just them doing these things. When Picard's playing this character with his eye patch, trying to be all like, oh, this Borg, blah, 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 I was like, I'm not buying any of it. I'm embarrassed for the situation. Like, I feel awkward for you because you should. I feel like in 2 days I could put a coherent sentence together of why I didn't like this, but right now I'm just fuming and there's too much stuff in my head. This bothered me to no end.
Like, the only reason I'm watching this show is to be able to talk about it with, like, you, to watch Red Letter Media catch-ups, you know, like, I'm just more interested in the surrounding discussion. Yeah. I want to be part of it. I'm also in the middle of rewatching TNG, and so to watch this disaster unfold is funny while I watch some of the best TV ever.
I'm not going to stop watching it.
Right. I mean,
I
it's
feel like
horrible.
I had so many people, like, when I used to watch Once Upon a Time, and I would just crap all over that show.
Oh, yeah.
And people would be like, are you going to quit? I'm like, no, I'm not going to quit because I put too much time into this. And this franchise means way too much to me to quit. But I will not hold back when I think something is hot garbage. Like, this is...
They really wanted you to stop watching Once Upon a Time. For like
they tried
that last season really wanted you to stop
But
watching.
I have a stick-to-itiveness and a pluckiness that won't stop. And I'm going to keep watching this, but I'm so fuming angry right now. Like, it's going to take me a week to calm down to watch the next episode.
At least you have a week. Yeah, good thing it's not like Netflix. Here's all of it.
Oh,
that would have been hilarious. Just a bunch of like TVs thrown out of windows.
I feel like it's one of those things. I have this weird like physical reaction to things. I'm like, I want to vomit. Like truly, physically feel like I want to puke. When I get upset, I have like this fainting goat reaction. When I'm scared of things or when things bother me, I want to just lock up and shut down, or I want to just projectile vomit at it.
I remember when it was when the new Star Trek movie was out. And there was announcements for the second one, and I was like, oh great, just more garbage, calling it Star Trek. Yeah. And a friend of mine just said something about like, oh, I'm just glad Star Trek is back. And it's like, but it isn't. Like you put, like it's your zombified friend walking around and you're like, that's a zombie. You kill the zombie. It's no longer your friend.
It's the end of Shaun of the Dead. It's like, that's not your friend. Oh, I'm so angry. I've never been this angry after anything I've ever done. All right, if we forgot anything, and we didn't. If you want to talk about anything, you drop it right below. I might just hate you forever if you agree with this being good. But drop a comment. Don't forget to do things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go throw things around my room for a while. Sorry, Mom, that I cuss this much. Goodbye. I'm done.